So I just stopped my first retreat for the awakening of the spiritual heart here in Romania, and it was a very special, very fulfilled week. I had very strong revealing experiences and moments in this week, and they touched me very deep inside. I come here, I didn't have any expectations really, but I felt a really strong calling to come here, that there was waiting something for me basically, and I decided really spontaneous, and I come here, and the people welcomed me very with big heart basically, and I felt really good here, and I felt welcome, and I felt home, so I could relax and start a retreat in a very good sensation basically. And the first day we learned about Spanda and Satchitananda, and these words were evoking something in me, some space, I don't know, I evoked these words and they opened something. This was a preparation basically the first day, and then the second day in the meditation suddenly I felt that I'm really centered in my heart, really deep inside, and I'm only my heart, and all the rest disappeared, and I felt all this vibration, like really strong, and this love coming out of me, and it was such a special moment because I never felt me so intense like this, and I was happy, I just felt joy, and it was really strong. And the next day we learned a beautiful technique. My favorite technique was blowing upon the ember of the heart, and it's so beautiful because I love when the wind caresses my skin and my face, and this is like when the breath is caressing the very core of your being, and you're breathing in and it caresses you inside, and I felt the fire, and I was really the happiest person on the planet because I felt my heart, and my heart started burning, and I thought many times that my heart is destroyed basically, that it's so wounded and so many blessings, and I suffered so much and I cried so much, and I thought, I basically asked God a few months ago, I remembered as well, for helping me to heal my heart, because I didn't know which way to go basically anymore. And I felt this heart burning, and I cried tears of joy because it touched me so deep inside, and I knew I'm fine, and basically everything is alright, and it was a really great present to feel this. And every day I felt this feeling stronger. Spanda inside me was growing, and it was getting more intense, and I felt love, I felt God, I felt the union with Him. He was me, I was Him. We were the light, we were light. There was only light then, and the light was love, and it's incredible, amazing, and there are no words to describe this feeling basically. And I was a bit scared that I only could reach this feeling in meditation, I must admit. And Claudio said after a very intense meditation, you can open your eyes and it's not going to go away. So I tried. I opened my eyes and it really stayed. It really stayed there. And it was a great moment. And I went for a walk then as well. I went through the fields. And coming to the street, and there was this statue of Jesus. And I felt like I'm saying now thank you to Jesus, like spontaneous. And I said thank you, my heart, and Spanda appeared again, and I was there on the street and with open eyes, and I felt this feeling really strong, and I said, wow, you can have a life outside as well with this feeling. So it was beautiful as well. Then the next day, the meditation went quite hard because I could not concentrate so well, and I said to myself, yeah, now we had such a beautiful experiences, you should be happy now and it's fine. And then in the end, in the evening we made the prayer of the heart, and this was about Lord Jesus, have mercy upon me, and I didn't understand the feeling basically I should put in, because we should like imagine the grace of God, and I asked myself, no, how should I imagine this? I thought I never felt this, and I went with this question inside my heart to bed, and I knew already from the whole week that my questions getting answered, or by Claudio reading the lecture the next morning, or someone else saying something, or something inside me happens that gives me basically the answer for what I was asking. So the next morning when I come into the room, I felt really, really strong spanda. I was really intense feeling already in the beginning, and we continued to make the prayer of the heart. And it was, I don't know, it was a few seconds, it felt like suddenly something in my heart dissolved. It was like a drop, it felt like a drop, was coming up my whole throat, my nose, and coming out of my eye. And then my awareness shifted so extremely. And I could suddenly understand how much grace I was put on. I felt this grace, and I understood in the same moment all this present what God gave me, that He guided me here, and He gave me these revelations, and gave me now as well this strong feeling of grace that I could understand what He's able to give us and make us feel inside. And this was the strongest thing what I ever experienced, because it was like grace and love, and I was dissolved in it, and it was all around. And I understood as well, and I saw as well that I was so desperate asking for this and longing so much. And I was ready. I remember as well a few weeks ago deciding for myself that I'm ready. I didn't know for what exactly, but I knew I'm ready. And I let me basically fall into these experiences, and it was the best thing in my life. It was for sure the best experience I make in my life. Yeah, and I cried so many tears of joy that were just pouring out of my eyes, and I was so thankful for all this. I was really so thankful. I'm still really thankful. And this guidance, what Claudio gave us, was so beautiful, because he prepared this ground, this fruitful ground for us to make all these experiences with his love and with his guidance, with his presence. And all the people who were here, they put the energy in and the effort and the love, and they cared for us so good. They cooked the really nice food every day, and they cared basically for us, and you could feel it. I felt really home, and this makes the whole week so beautiful. And it's always gonna stay in my heart, because I tried so many ways. I learned so many things like healing techniques, and this was a good preparation basically, I must admit, because I prepared myself. I looked at my traumas, I looked at my patterns, I looked at many emotional things, at my ego, my relation to others, and cleaned a lot. Detoxicated myself from emotional toxins as well, very intense as well in the last months. So I prepared myself as well for this incredible thing what happened here. And yeah, I love to come back and do it again, and I would recommend it for everyone to have this experience in their life.